Today on the Stay-at-Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make peach dump cake from scratch. While boxed cake mixes are super convenient, I like to control exactly what goes into my recipes, so today I'm showing you how to make a dump cake from scratch. This recipe will work for fresh peaches. You'll just need to peel and pit them. Not very convenient. You could also use canned peaches. Just make sure it's no sugar added or not in syrup, and you can rinse that extra syrup off. Or the most convenient is frozen peaches. Whichever you choose, you'll need 2 pounds of sliced peaches, and you'll put them into the bottom of a 9x13 pan. Sprinkle on a tablespoon of cornstarch, and this will combine with the liquids from the peaches and thicken them up slightly. Then this is optional, but I like to add on 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg to bring out some different flavors with those peaches. Then give this a toss right in the pan. This is a dump cake, so we're keeping it easy, and the less dishes, the better. Set that pan of peaches to the side for a second, and we'll move on to making our homemade boxed cake mix, which is ridiculously simple. It starts with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, then add in half a cup of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we'll give this a quick stir to combine. Make sure all those ingredients are evenly distributed. Then we'll sprinkle this right over the top of our peaches in the 9x13 pan. Then you can use your hand or the back of a spoon to kind of spread that out so it's more in an even layer. Then my little secret trick for dump cakes is to sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on top of that cake mix, and I use about 1/4 cup. The last ingredient you'll need is half a cup of butter. Some people like to melt it and drizzle that on top, others like to slice it, but I like to grate mine on a cheese grater because I find that the grated butter will be a little more evenly distributed. And then just sprinkle that on top in sort of an even layer. And yes, it does totally look like cheese. Then we're ready to bake this in a 375-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes or until it's golden on top. And then that's it. You are ready to eat. This is best served up warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or even whipped cream on top. So good, this is always a summer favorite. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.